It looks like we are live. Welcome on in, fellas. Dan, Icy, and Yellow. Hopefully you are all having a great day today. It'd be a Monday, so hopefully work was good for all of y'all and or just the start of the week in general, even if you didn't go to work. For me, it was rough, but that's why I'm here playing video games right now. Let me go ahead and make sure that we've got the game properly open. And then I will need to tab on over to the desktop. Oh, guess who also has their freaking camera thing on? And wild, okay. Bring this back on over. Funny how you always play the games when I am least available. I'm sorry, man. Never mean to do that. But again, you can go back and watch the VOD if you so wish. Yep, video games. Usually I go for video games, you know, with the B. This song brings me much joy. What's absolutely crazy is that I follow a bunch of content creators on YouTube and I have been so invested in YouTube and everything else for a very long time that Peanut Butter Gamer, if y'all know that guy, uploaded a new video with a slightly different style than what he ordinarily does. And one of the games he mentioned, because it was a video about indie games, was Outer Wilds, and I'm like, well, dang, friggin' everybody's talking about this game. Like, I really am just, like, apparently super late to the party here, which, I mean, is fine, you know, I've only got so much time to do this stuff. Yeah, one of the three. No, my escape pods never made it out of the Dark Bramble. Okay. Want to hear my theories? What do you reckon is going on in this universe? Well, right now, okay, if you wanted me to just really summarize what I have right now, it's that I still don't really know what could be the cause behind the rewriting of time and stuff, like rewinding, so I don't have anything for that. But I do think that or I do have knowledge that the Nomai were basically an old race that even discovered like our species, and they kind of fostered us because I found that whole like temple and everything. And so I don't want to say that we're like descendants, but basically we received a bunch of the knowledge that they did and were able to use at least part of their technology to even like try and do space travel. But after that fact, like, it seems that they just hit like nothing but issues because they were trying to find like this thing called like the Great Eye or whatever. I thought I had something here that was about it. And so that's basically like what started them on that journey to try and find it, and then just like spiraled into all of this other nonsense. And then I really don't know what the source the Dark Bramble is. I mean, it seems like what you would kind of think of as an antagonist of the game, but I don't. That just sounds like nature being nature, I guess. Yeah, those are the quantum signals that were from, like, this moon. Which, yeah, all of those shards look like they're from the quantum moon, like the one that's in the like little museum area that we have. I found one that was just outside, in like another kind of, not crash site, but it was just like a forest area. So I really don't know what to do at this point besides go back to the, but to go back to Brittle Hollow again to try and explore more of the, the underground area, or the Hanging City, that's more accurate. Is this part 1 of 1? No, as a matter of fact, it is not. Thank you for reminding me, for I am a bad streamer. Oh, that's a very bad landing. Ooh. Came in too hot. Let's try and like... I know that this is just gonna fall apart eventually, but we're just gonna at least get ourselves on a good, good footing. See, nothing to it. We're fine. And we'll go ahead and do that before I forget. Alright, should have that updated now. I even like checked the information before I started stream, and I must have just said, yeah, no, that's good. Because like I just did not bother to do anything past that. Also, I realized to myself that it is better if I at least go ahead and try and actually get near where I usually get to the Hanging City. I don't remember exactly where on the planet that is. I know it's by, like, the giant ship that they used as an escape pod. Yeah, I guess that's it right there. No, we're fine. Eee. There's a big glowy thing up there. Did I ever actually take a look at that? Like, I do not recognize that in the slightest. Don't expose me. I mean... You ain't the only one. I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding. I would never, ever... Oh. I apparently haven't got this. Is everyone unharmed? No one was badly injured from the escape pod's impact. We're incredibly fortunate. This is good news, at least. Have we heard from escape pod 2 or 3? No, I'm unable to make contact. My equipment can hear the other 2 escape pods' distress signals, however. If that's any comfort, both pods must be structurally intact. I'll continue calling for them. My gratitude. If we can... Thatch, the moon is approaching again. Everyone, brace yourselves swiftly. The volcanic moon has returned. Be cautious of falling ash and debris. I believe the moon has passed. I swear I read this before. Planet doesn't appear to be eager for guests. We are certainly unwelcome on its surface. We need to find shelter, and quickly. The volcanic moon won't be gone for long. I observed several promising sites below the surface. We'll need to construct a way for it. Yeah, no. I definitely remember, like, looking at most of that. Ow. Alright, it said that there's still stuff here to explore, which I honestly am kind of, like, shrugging about. I really don't know. I think what ended up happening is I had a situation where I was walking and going through some part of this area, and then it just started to fall apart because of the whole, you know, planet integrity not too hot. Oh, I also found dead bodies, which you know, that's a little sad. I forgot to add a flashlight. More oxygen. Yeah, no, I remember seeing this. I remember the area was crumbling and falling into the black hole. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I think if I continue to have difficulty... Okay, no, I did read that. If I continue to have difficulty in this area, I might just try and opt to go to another area. I think the twins had something that I was trying to get. Or had like a clue that I needed to go after, like finding another one of my guys. Uh-oh. Okay, well that's super unfortunate. Okay, if my ship is still there, I might just, like, try and abandon it. Like, abandon the planet and just try and go somewhere else. Okay. I can never figure out how I'm supposed to get out of this area. Alright. Plop. I already used the disc to, like, read most of that. Get this moving. And then time to beam me up, eventually. buddy. But I've been enjoying the game so far. It's just like the time limit of the planet, it does just like really feel like, do I not have like the song of time or whatever to prevent myself from constantly getting removed? Can maybe give myself a little bit more leeway. Shrug. Because the other objective that, you know, I would try and get completed is getting inside that dome, because the primary door is like locked. There's not really a way for you to get inside. I love the White Hole Station. It's what got me hooked. I mean, it's definitely like really interesting, but like having to do that over and over again. I think I'm just gone. Well, I mean, I might be able to kill myself here. Ah, no, never mind. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna reset. I'm just gonna be using my my fuel until I'm using oxygen. You see how you were like jetpack and very floaty? That's what gets your motion sickness. I mean, I don't have like too huge a problem with it, but it really is just like, it is hard to properly navigate. I don't even know what that is. Just looks like a fragment. But yeah, just do this that way. I can go ahead and reset. See, and I think that like this is the main thing that is to me so far like a frustration, is it doesn't feel like I got anything done there, because like I didn't. I got teleported all the way to another area twice, and it's just like, okay, well, I can't do anything from here, so I'll just force a reset. And then there's not a way to actually reset in the menu from what I saw, so okay, yeah, let's give Brittle Hollow a break. I feel like that's fine. Okay. I'm trying to remember from here. I want to say there was a... Tell me every loot brings some value, even the failures. No, that one I didn't feel anything. I'm just being for real. Okay, this one was Ember Twin. So we'll take a look and see what we can do there. And I don't know, maybe I'll get there eventually, but... Go Avatar, welcome on in. Hopefully you're having a good day today. Oh, I'm coming in hot again. I'm at least slowing down this time. I still didn't have like a very good landing. this is where I wanted to land because it's got like a decent landmark right here. Avatar, hopefully, once again, you're having a good one. I apologize that I really wasn't able to do much to hang out. But, glad to know that you were able to see family. And hopefully your trip back was good. That needs one of those little disc things to go in there. I'm seeing stairs. Note, this door will need to be remain closed for some time. Pi and I are running an experiment based on extraordinary findings from the White Hole Station. That's the warp thing, I think. An update, the High Energy Lab is now being used to design the Ash Twin project. If you're here to help, or even just to observe, be sure to use the Sunless City path to the lab. Remy and I will be running this experiment until one of us, specifically me, can prove the other wrong. So although it's inconvenient, the lab currently can only be accessed by a path from the Sunless City. Inviting sand inside would disrupt our setup, and it could have enormous consequences. We realize it is an intriguing prospect, but the door must remain closed nonetheless. Yeah. You got it, boss. Also, Dan, yo, thank you for the hydrate. Josh, sorry to miss your message. Hi, camera by camera. Want to play this game eventually? Ah, no. Yeah, I would definitely say try and avoid as much as you can. I was talking about that PBG video earlier and how he mentioned the game in general, and then he said, spoiler warning, actually 2 spoiler warnings. I was like, oh, okay, well, let me just click off of this then. Oh, ghost matter. It's this stupid stuff. Yeah. So that's just like completely blocked. Crash site caves. After the blue people, High Energy Lab is so great. I have rice and canned chicken in the rice cooker. Mmm. That sounds good. Dude, rice is so versatile. I absolutely love like dishes with rice in them. Oh, that's like a giant waterfall. Okay, I'm understanding. Okay, was there anything else here? Cause oh, it did go further. Okay. Oh my lord, this is a lot. Okay. Of note, this passage leads to breathable air. Refill your supply tank there. We cannot tell how far or deep these tunnels may wind, but do not linger as the area is exposed to the heat of this alien sun. Okay. We'll be fine. We found an enormous cavern at the end of this passage that appears promising. I believe we would construct long-term shelter there. Cavern Meloray found... Oh, that's one of the names of the people. Okay. Is a wise choice for a shelter. Could one of you mark directions for the others to follow? This is the start of the path to the shelter site. I have left directions to guide you there. Of note, you must hurry, as the pathway there is filling with sand. Do not allow yourself to be buried by sand, and make sure no one is lost. Oh god, is this also, like, being filled with sand? So, like, you might not make it to the actual base in time? Got these boards here again. Oh, can I fly through this? No. I'm betting you that was something over there. The shelter site is somewhat convoluted, so follow the instructions ahead closely. To reach the shelter site, walk forward until you meet the sandfall at the pit, then turn left. Continue to the room filled with rock column formations and climb upward through the opening above them. The sand here is rising, so you must be cautious but swift. Walk forward until you meet the sandfall at the pit. Yeah, you take a left. Room filled with rock column formations. Okay. Take a left. Alright, there's that right there, which I assume is going to be where you need to go. Okay. Is there another one? No? Okay. Be cautious crossing this chasm ahead. The bridge Milleray and I crafted will do its job, but it isn't strong. Once on the far side, look for the tunnel hidden behind the falling sand. Follow it and you'll reach the shelter site. Okay. Alright. Okay. Well, I made it here. Doing well, though. Only a little further left now till you reach the shelter site. You can rest there. Hurry before the sand comes. Okay. I guess what that means is, like, this area would be full of sand at, like, one point where you can't, like, make that gap in the... to jump. Oh, that's opening. Is there anything up here? This is amazing. Look inside the cave. How did this come to rest here? We haven't encountered others in these caves. I think that's a rare find. From what we can see, Coleus and I believe the specimen must be very old indeed. Imagine what we might learn if we can examine it. We both agree it's unlikely this dry planet is the horror's place of origin, especially considering what we observed during the vessel's evacuation. Clearly this hole is too small for it to have fit through. Hypothesis. There's another entrance to this cave. If there is, Coleus and I will find it. We can't leave valuable information undiscovered. Update. We need to find a way inside quickly, Milleray, because when I returned here to search for an entrance to the cave, there were children playing on the specimen? Okay, well, I guess I need to launch my scout in there. I was thinking there was another thing. Yep. Oh! Do I have to, like, eat him inside? Is that a crevice that you can go even further down? There's stuff down there. So yeah, I guess eventually I will make my way there. They did also say there was another entrance. That's probably accurate too. Alright. Anglerfish Fossil Overlook. Okay. Dead. did. Oh, that looks like... I don't know if I want to drop down there. Eh, don't worry, I found trees. Should we build the sun station to power the Ash Twin project? Are there other ways to generate this level of power? I understand this proposal is unsettling, but the sun station must be built if we are to hope to, quote, complete the Ash Twin project. Theoretically, yes. Practically, no. I can't imagine discovering them in our lifetimes. I almost can't comprehend that this is being suggested seriously. The purpose of the sun station goes against every standard we hold ourselves to and everything we believe in as a species. Unsurprisingly, Adea, I disagree. We're pushing a possible new technology further than ever before. That, in my experience, is the defining characteristic of our species. Are they talking about, like, the teleportation? If we fail, and probability of this is not insignificant, we will without question destroy ourselves, all life here, and the rest of this star system. I wish to protect these species. The potential annihilation of an entire star system is too severe a cost. We shouldn't build the sun station, no matter how badly we want the knowledge that comes with it. Fear of failure is a poor reason to not to try. I believe, if we're cautious, the sun station will work. I believe in Pi. Poke, I'm deeply honored. Adea, I comprehend your position. However, if we aren't all but certain the sun station will not cause destruction once we've built it, then I won't support the station's use. So, I mean, the sun station, it seems like it's supposed to just be completely for the use of, like, the teleportation and testing that. Or, like, investigating, like, why the white hole is able to do all that. Anglerfish Overlook District, Stepping Stone District, High Energy Lab Trailhead, Eye Shrine District. Okay, yeah, that's just lighting up the place, which I am very glad about. Oh, bro, this is gonna be more freaking ghosts. Yeah. Is there a way around it? You can take photos without launching the scout, by the way. Well, all the photos do, they're just like, oh, well, I get what you mean, yeah, never mind. Like, if I'm specifically looking out for the ghosts. Okay, yeah, that entire area is just, like, nasty. Okay. We welcome this place. The shrine is a space to reflect on what brought us to the star system, the signal from the eye, right? We observed the eye signal in our travels and followed it here to develop it, or to discover its source. What we know is this: the source of the signal, which we have chosen to call the Eye of the Universe, is older than the universe itself. The rest we have yet to learn. Enter and open your mind to the possibilities. In those possibilities! The eye called to us. Why won't it reveal itself? Why is it so difficult to locate it? Did something happen to it? The signal stopped? Does the eye no longer desire to be found? Perhaps this isn't the eye's choice. The eye may not be able to communicate with us more than it already has. So they're like treating the eye as if it's almost something sentient. Did I deliberately call out to us by sending the signal, or did we hear the signal by coincidence? We could be seeing meaning where there is none. Suppose the signal was produced incident. Okay, well, I guess not. Does that mean the eye is any less important, though? Perhaps the eye wanted to be found. Could it be sentient? Okay, well, great. Awesome. Doesn't really answer my question, but I guess it's being considered. The eye desire something from us. Could it need us in some way? Maybe it doesn't have to be us. Is eye natural or artificial? Maybe someone built it. Eye is older than the universe itself. How could something exist before its creator? Could be naturally occurring, although this doesn't answer how the eye could be as old as it is. Trying to see if there was like something in this room I'm still missing. There's this. I guess it's just a way to get out of the room quickly. Yeah. The sound pushes you down. Okay, that's fine. I feel like I probably found most everything I needed there. But this had like so many people in like the escape pod or whatever. Like this is a lot of bodies. Oh, are these like their masks? Let's say that doesn't do anything, does it? Oh, there's something here. The eye shrine was magical for me. I did the twins before Hollow. Oh. I guess... I think I went to the Riddle Hollow because didn't the guy that was on the moon, like, say to go there first or something? Because he was original, like... The dude was originally there and then he left to go there? I don't know. I don't know why everyone says the eye is important. They say it brought us to the solar system, but is that good? Dad told me lots of Nomai died when our clan came here. What if the eye isn't something good? What if the eye wanted that to happen? Yo, I don't know, bro. That's not my place to assume. I guess these are supposed to be their beds and lodgings. And this is back up top. Yep. Okay. Ooh, I haven't even thought about, like, these areas, because I know that there's like, the tablet stuff that you can grab. This isn't something I can mess with, is it? I don't think so. No. Oh, the sand is rising. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. I was hoping to explore this place a little more. Yeah, because this is the entrance where the thing is. Yeah, I think I'm about to get yeet by the giant flesh. Solid my baby favorite character. Dang it. Dang it. Oh, what do you think the big that kills you is? For real? No idea. Oh, so that's like another way to get down there. Well, that's another way to get down there, but that means that you have to use... I don't think the door stays open, though, does it? So I don't know how helpful that is, I guess. Yeah, because this entire thing is filling up with sand. Is that not what that is? I haven't been paying attention to, like, if there's a direction where it's coming from. Because, I mean, I have to imagine that on its own must be a hint. Also, it looks like ads will start here in a minute, so I do apologize that that'll be taking up some of the time here. Oh. Oh, no, that's literally the sand going up. I was expecting that to be a giant crevice, and it's basically, Is that gonna be one of my friends? No. Or, well, yes, maybe? Yo, Chert. The stars, they're all dying. There have been too many supernova for it to be anything else. We're next, do you understand? Our sun, by Hearth's name, we're next. What do you mean we're next? It's the stars you see. All the other stars are dying out. Oh, why did we have to be born at the end of the universe and our sun it? The star charts, why? Why did I want to update them so badly? I didn't have to know, but no, oh no. I had to update the star charts. I had to go looking for things I shouldn't have, and now our sun is about to... I don't feel well. I'd like to be alone, please. Nope. I found something. Why isn't that great? Do you know what? I found a few things myself. Most of them have to do with the sun exploding. Oh, who cares? What does it matter? Nothing matters anymore. The sun is about to go supernova, and me and all my research, my life's work wasted. Wasted, you understand? Yeah, anyways. Why are stars dying? I don't know. They're old. Far older than we realized, and now all of them are dying. What does it matter? It doesn't. It doesn't matter at all. Nothing matters anymore. All my research, my life's work wasted. Wasted, you understand? You're going on about freaking wasted. What are you doing? Star charts. So star charts fall. I didn't have to know, but oh no. I was about to say, yeah, that was the We're Next dialogue, I think. Where should you go? Where can anyone go? Can't you see it's too late now? Oh, who cares? What does it matter? Nothing matters anymore. This one will probably blow up before you can get there. And me, all my research, my life's work wasted. How dangerous. Not as dangerous as what's about to happen to our entire solar system. I don't feel well. I'd like to be alone, please. Anyways, give me some of that. Okay, no, that is his signal. Why was I getting something else? Oh, sure, love the guy. I mean, I would say he's having a pretty reasonable reaction, all things considered. Oh. That's... No, that's not the thing I got on originally, was it? Surely not. Yeah, and this is his ship. Or their ship, I don't know. Big sun. Okay, this area is new. This looks like a mapping of all the planets. They're all Arthians that are amphibians but don't have genders. Oh! That's actually really interesting. I would have never thought of that. This planet sometimes, and only sometimes, has a moon. This is also of note. It disappears if no one is watching it. Isn't that a fascinating orbital characteristic? This is my first time encountering a natural satellite with the ability to vanish when not being watched. We should study it, or even better, we should travel there. I agree. Our first step would be determining the method to track this phantom moon so we can always know where it is. I found your note, Melora. Kindly count me among this moon's admirers. What is happening when it disappears? I doubt it ceases to exist. Has it moved to another location? I believe so. Not only does the moon appear around Brittle Hollow, I can confirm it sometimes orbits Timber Hearth as well. Given its reluctance to move while consciously observed, it might be a form of macroscopic quantum mechanics. That sure is a big word that I, barely understand. Okay, yeah, what is this? Okay, and it's going the opposite way, and now it's over there. Alright. I guess this is just the... Yeah, dude, that's going crazy. I don't think that's the quantum moon that's being registered there. Ooh. Church research notes. Property of church. Clearly the Nomai were making astronomical observations here. They chose an excellent spot. What is this big rotating device for? What was the Nomai were observing? I'd pose it. There's something special about the orange symbol on that device. Hal and the new astronaut translators tool would have been nice to have handy about now. Well, let's say there's not one of those actual things nearby, is there? Oh, I can actually take this one out. No. Yeah, I think this is the music that happens when you're about to dodge. The quantum moon locator is functioning. We have markers for each of the places the moon gets. Inoa, Burr, and observe the quantum moon in orbit around the dark bramble. I added a marker for a dark bramble. I thought the locator now accounted for all of the phantom moon's locations, but sometimes the locator can't tell where the moon is. Perhaps there's a problem with the device? You have keen eyes, my friend, so this moon travels to a total of 5 locations, not 4. Five locations, okay. With this. Oh, I missed the line of text. Hold up. Thank you. It's also possible that there exists a place in the star. So that's where it starts. Oh. Okay, well, good to know. Me wondering about the freaking star that's like gigantic and that we're passing by. It's like, wonder where the epicenter of that explosion is. Oh. Wait, was that planet always there? That looks like our moon. Okay, now I'm really confused. Yeah, exactly, right. Yeah, church Druid is really not having a freak out or anything. I feel like kind of reasonable. Alright. Sunless City, which I knew I probably had a bunch of stuff that I needed to do. Sun Station, Church Camp, Quantum Moon Locator, 6th location. Quantum Moon sometimes disappears, possibly to an unknown 6th location. Hmm. In my hypothesize, the Quantum Moon might form a Mac. Oh, so that's what that is. Yeah, it's specifically for the Quantum Moon. No, Mayan Ember Twin observed a moon that would disappear when nobody was watching. That's peculiar. Oh my lord, okay. Yes. Debated building a sun station. Yeah, that was the Eye of the Universe. Okay, but I haven't actually gone there yet, have I? And I went through all of Churt's dialogue, so I feel like there must still be something in the Sunless City that I have to get to unlock more dialogue, I think. Alright, let's go back. The plot thickens. Well, what is it not freaking thick? I still have no idea what's really going on. Well, I mean, I have a better idea, but yeah, no, I'm still flying blind for the most part. Okay, yeah, there's this signal thing here that got buried under... Oh, that is the pod. Right. Completely forgot about this thing's existence, if you want me to be honest. I was not looking for this in the slightest. Come on. But it's like, can we, like, just chill out a little bit here? Okay. Get unbuckled. Thank you. Eee. Yeet. Unidentified signal. Oh, is that supposed to be the... Yeah. That's specifically escape pod 2. Okay. I'm sure that that will become handy that we know that. Thing for me to read. We need status reports for all systems, but initial things first. Is everyone unharmed? Our escape pod's passengers are afraid, but physically well. I know, no. Everyone survived the crash. This is a relief, at least. You have my gratitude. Burr, were you able to find the other escape pod's distress signals? I can hear both signals somewhere in the star system, but I don't believe either escape pod crashed on the same planet as us. Makes sense. Seems to match up with what we have gotten thus far. Oh, okay, well. I'll go back up there. The heat from the star system's sun is more bearable below the surface. When our escape pod punctured this planet's surface, it broke into what scans show is a cave system with much cooler air. I would recommend we seek a site down there to build a long-term shelter, Anona. These passages are a maze. Even with this danger, they are still our best chance for survival. We'll form teams and descend the caves to look for a shelter site. We can mark our findings with the walls to avoid becoming irreversibly lost. Be cautious, everyone. And be aware of the sand as you search. It appears to be rising gradually. Yep. Learned that the first time. Okay. I think I gotta start from the bottom. Scanning external environment. Scan complete. External temperature is prohibitively high. Inhospitable. Do not seek shelter. Collision imminent. Okay. Escape pod 2 vessel has been mortally injured. Yep. Origin sequence evacuated. Okay, why does it say launching escape pod 3, now launching escape pod 2? Wouldn't you expect them to be in the order of 1, 2, 3? Okay. I don't know if that's going to be important, but... Keep moving, friends. There's nothing of interest at the end of this passage but rocks. And while these rocks are interesting, they can wait until a less urgent time. Do not follow the tunnel to its end. Coleus and I will examine the horror that lies at its terminus later, provided we live through this. Okay, well, I want to go that way. We have found an enormous cavern at the end of this passage that appears promising. I believe we can construct a long-term shelter there. The cavern Malore found a wise choice for its shelter. What do you want? Mark directions for the others follow? The start of the path to the shelter site. I've left directions. Okay. Yes. This is... I was about to say, yeah, this has to be where I had originally gotten. Breathable air. Do not linger. Okay, well, I kind of want to check this really quick. Ooh, this is nice. So your air supply tank and return quickly. I was about to say, well, that's like the sand thing. Okay, and then it was... This way was the dangerous way, I think. So there's another one of these? Yeah, they seem to be like a connected cavern. Outer wilding? Yes, I am, but I am having a heck of a time figuring out exactly what all I ought to be doing, if I'm gonna be honest. We're making progress, very slowly. But Tony, hopefully you had a good day today. Welcome on in. Appreciate you for stopping by. If you ate something tonight, let me know what that was. For dinner, I had... I had, dirty rice. So it was like... Oh, this is just slowly a cave-in. Okay. It was like a dirty rice mix with some sosig. And then I had some Bieppa's emergency escape hatch. Eh. Okay. A little bit confused, but I guess we'll keep on keeping on this way. Because yeah, we're just going back to the original city we went to. Yeah, I guess you still can't get past that. I'm making a lot of progress. Well, that is reassuring to hear. I mean, not that I thought that I was, like, doing absolutely terrible or anything, but it is just, you know, quite a challenge. Also, I know that this is not the correct way. I am just trying to see what that possibly could lead me to. Kind of, like, sneak that through. Really doesn't look like there's much there. Okay. Probably will be mistaken here in a second. This is back the way we came. Because I know they said just hang over this side. Is there... hold on. Is there another path there that I didn't take? Or is that just... It's just going to the same place, right? Because it's just wraparound. Okay, no, yeah. This is just like a slightly different area that I went through before. Okay. I had hospital food all day? I won't pry too much into the hospital visit, but all the same, hopefully it was good and feeling. Okay, this is the one where it says you go past here. Is this the... I think that's the shortcut that... Or not a shortcut, but I think that's actually the way from, like, towards the beginning where I was trying to go through the sand. You know, I haven't gone down there yet either, I guess. Anywhere else? Okay. Yes. Yeah, I don't know what's going to be down there, but I don't know that I want to find out. Oh. Come on. But I did this so easily the first time. Everything's good, intending to more poppy. You fell, yes, sir. Ah, okay, he's doing better. Calling his room a 5-star hotel. We're glad to know he's in good spirits, and definitely praying for his quick recovery. Wishing y'all both the best, good sir. Okay, so yeah, I guess I need to be starting from the bottom because this is where I basically got prevented from looking into all this. We're meeting in the fossil fish cave to play the game. If you're too big to climb through the Anger Overlook hole, Anglerfish Overlook hole. You have to go the long way, but it isn't too far. Go to the Stepping Stone Cave, then up and into the Fossil Fish Cave. Stepping Stone Cave. Okay. Oh, gosh. Stepping Stone Cave, Fossil Fish Cave. We'll see if I remember that. I tried to get the fossil fish through the Stepping Stone Cave, but I couldn't find the entrance. Where is it? Target can't fit through the Anglerfish Overlook hole anymore because he grew bigger. He's taller than Levy now. Who cares? Alex is still tallest. We're to defeat the fossil fish first. If you go to the Anglerfish Overlook and throw a light into its mouth, he'll show you the way. Okay, so see, that was the whole thing where it was like I was able to see the actual crevice that you should be able to travel through. Nothing over here looks like. Yeah, it's already starting to fill up. Oh, I didn't get to read that! I also don't know where I'm going, so this might be a bad idea. There was something there. It's already filled up. Sand. I'm assuming this is the Stepping Stone Cave? I didn't really, like, read into things. I didn't really read into it very much. Man, I'm probably about to dodge. There's something here. Nope. I tried. What about you? How's Outer Wilds? I have been enjoying it. It is just definitely like, I want to say unforgiving, but like a lot of that's probably because of my own idiocy. I am getting a good few things though, and you know, every run just allows me to kind of cut corners and go for the other objectives that I'm specifically looking for. But it was not tree maxing oxygen pilled. Okay, when I land on the planet next time, I will make sure the first thing I do is, well, actually, the first thing I'll do is I'll just make a run straight to the thing, because I was kind of cheesing around. But I will specifically make sure to visit those trees because they were like right where I landed, I'm pretty sure, when I started turning all those lights on, and then I just kind of ignored it. Like a doofus goober. Oh, I need to be going down. I still have some issues with controlling this stuff, but I feel like I'm getting at least some better practice. Let's go back to the signal. Because this was a pretty easy way to get down there, it seemed like. Nope. This one. You making me want to boot up Outer Wilds again? Oh, well. Again, hopefully the playthrough is not making you angry to any extent. I feel like every other time I've been playing this game, it's like there's always like a goofy thing that I do. It's like, oh, well, maybe that wasn't like good. Shrug. But I mean, that's also, I feel like, intentionally part of the experience. Just doing your best to learn. So I didn't really understand this, because there's not like a thing for you to use there, like I would normally expect, like one of those orbs. Yeah, see, this one I think is literally that path from the side there that's kind of there towards the beginning. Okay. I guess I should also be a little bit more wise about my fuel too, but we were at least doing okay when we were exploring earlier. Past here. Oh, please, thank you. Leftover broken door from the escape pod. Okay, well that makes a little bit more sense. Okay, you go up, you go up, you go up, and that's the lower level right there. So what is this? Stepping Stone District, yep. So I was in that location. Oh, Lord. There's, like, so much stuff down here, dude. Oh. That was weird. Didn't feel like I did a full jump there. Okay, well that didn't feel like there was much of anything for me to explore. At least I didn't think I noticed anything. High energy lab. But let's go ahead and just explore this then. Oh god, this is already going up. Ow. So I just better keep moving, I guess. Whoa, you jerk. Oh, no. Man, did I just barely miss that, or am I just going the wrong way? Oof. Okay. I think I might have made it. Yee! Alright, where am I? No, please don't fall back down. Like, I have no idea where this just threw me. I'm not seeing any writing. Okay. Don't want to go up there anyways, because it is nothing but death things. That's something that looks like it's... going upwards. I guess that's just where I'm supposed to be going, because it seems very obvious that the game is trying to lead me up here. Whew. Okay, what do we have here? Dead bodies. Not really seeing anything super. With these. Activate. Remove warp core? Eh? Okay, this first. This is from Pi. Records show Nomai arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow very slightly before departing from the White Hole Station. Raimi and I are devising an experiment to test if this is a real phenomenon or a simple machine error. A shrimple. In theory, what we want to try and reproduce is a negative amount of time elapsing between something entering the black hole and exiting the white hole at the destination. Initial things first, our experiment setup will first pair a small black hole core with a small white hole core to mimic the setup on the White Hole Station. Hypothesis: it is possible for an object to exit a white hole before entering the corresponding black hole. Okay. Put that down. I also do see that other orb there. Update. Our experiment here reproduced the anomaly in arrival and departure times, but Pi is unconvinced it's more than an equipment error. I hope to strengthen the effect to render it invisible to the unaided eyes. We'll see how that goes. To that end, we've decided to try adding more energy. I imagine the Sunless City's energy supply should prove sufficient. Of note, Raimi, Yarrow requests that we let him know before we reroute the energy to experiment. I'd hate to leave him in the dark. All available energy has been rerouted from the city to our experiment. Raimi and I are about to run a new test. Hypothesis confirmed. Hypothesis confirmed. I saw it. Pi saw it. Hypothesis confirmed. This is beyond extraordinary. This changes everything. What a beautiful day for the intersection of abstract theory and practical application. Nope, I don't get it. I guess it's that, like an exceeding amount of energy can be used to slow down time, or not rewrite time, but is that the sun station? Okay, I'll be honest, these really don't mean anything to me right now. Okay, let me read this. The Southern Observatory is asking if creating a 22-minute interval is possible. That is, to have something arrive 22 minutes before it is actually sent to the warp. You've learned that the negative interval time between departure and arrival can be increased by adding more energy to the warp core. Okay. Yeah, negative interval of time between departure and arrival can be increased by adding more energy. Okay. Problematically, the energy required to extend the interval increases at an exponential rate. Plus, creating a 22-minute long interval is possible, but we are currently unable to generate the necessary energy. Raimi and I believe it would be necessary to invent a new method of producing energy, a thrilling but enormous undertaking. We would also require advanced warp technology able to handle such energy. We'd also likely need an enormous space to fit those proposed new energy and warp technologies together. The only location large enough would be Ash Twin. Okay. The energy is currently unavailable, you say? You're a cat's pie. My pun was unintended, Raimi, so I believe it's who you aeriform. Anyways. Get this out of here. The cores you saw before. Well, see, that's what I was about to say. So yeah, the cores, I guess, are part of the energy source. Ash Twin Project will be one of our biggest undertakings, metaphorically and physically. To build it, we will need a way to travel quickly between Ash Twin and each location that holds crucial project materials. What if we use warp towers like the one we have on Whitehole Station to connect Ash Twin directly to each critical location? Poke, Root, and I can begin work on this immediately in the Black Hole Forge. Okay, I guess that's going to be on Ash Twin. Of note, each tower on Ash Twin will warp to a different planet. Okay, that's also interesting. My gratitude to those who noted my imprecise language. Yes, the sun is not a planet. I believe this has been sufficiently clarified. Kindly stop reminding me. We can design each tower to visually reflect its warp destination. The Giant's Deep Tower, for instance, could resemble a cyclone, and we can model the Timber Hearth Tower after a geyser mountain. Okay, so that's basically like the warp gates, I guess, that they're talking about here. Is there anything else? Okay, there is this, which I guess is just an exit. Yep. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is where I basically had started. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so there's like polarities here because there's a black and a white one. Now, what I'm going to say is that the actual organization of these does not make much sense to me right now. Is there anything else that looks like a representation that I might can toy around with? I don't think so. I think I've done what I needed to and like rerouted the cores. I was about to say, is there supposed to be something different? There is something I'm missing. If you want a hint, let me know. I mean... Okay, there's this. Is he gonna be outside here? And down that way? Hmm. No, that's the area I found the first time. Yeah, and this is the crash site. Just go back up here, I guess, for now. Also, don't have much fuel left, so we'll be figuring that out. Inside first floor? What if I stand right here? What if I become the energy source? What if I let the energy flow through me? Alright, well, what if I close this now? Does not seem to be doing much. I was thinking that pattern is what I would use. It's actually filling up on the outside now. Yeah, it does. So like the black parts of this pattern seems like it would be something like this. But like, I don't have enough space to really like make that look like how it is. Oh, this is also filling up. That's unfortunate. What if I launch that in there? Severely overthinking this? Oh, okay. No. My scout. You'll ever critical? Yeah, yeah. Well, I am not sure how much else I can accomplish here. Because I barely have enough fuel, and the only place I'm going to be able to fill back up is at my ship. I didn't know this room would fill up with sand. I mean, it is what it is. I've never seen it before either. Oh, well, that's not... This is make me feel much better. Yo, Adrian, how's it going? Welcome on in the stream. Hopefully you're having a good day today. Yo, King Day Today. No, King DDD 11. Welcome on in. Also, freaking King DDD, dope character. Love myself some Corby. Have to sleep now. And the Brazilian is subbing in for me. No, don't don't ask somebody to take your place. I appreciate the help thus far, but you don't got to do all that just for my stupid brain. I mean, there's a good bit of this planet I have yet to, I guess, do a proper exploration of, but with all of this, the sand, it's definitely not making it easy. Because this is where that guide is, pretty much. Maybe addicted to the Guardian Tales game. So how goes the exploration while the sand? Well, I'll actually have to look at the... It's been a while since I've taken a good look at the ship log to see what all we've unlocked. I've still got a good bit that I have yet to explore in... What is it? The Sunless City. So there's still a good bit of that left for me to take an actual honest look at. Yeah, this is the same area. Hello! I was about to say, is a solar flare gonna hit me and then evaporate me, disintegrate me? I hate sand. Take my leave. It's like coarse and it gets everywhere. You don't say, bro. That's crazy. I've never heard that before. Something about women and children. I don't think that's that part yet. If I'm thinking what I'm thinking you're thinking. Alright, well. Here we go again on my own. Oh. Okay, so no, that space station or whatever is actually part of that. That looks like whatever the... I guess whatever the Ash Twin project is supposed to be, I assume? Oh, he was on the opposite side of the planet. I was trying to go over there and take a look to see if I could, talk with him, but I am not going to make it in time, I do not think. Hello. Come sit with me, my file travel. Let's sit and watch the stars die. It helps. We're in a time loop, so we won't really die. That's a lovely thought. Is that how you're coping with this? Does it help? Time loop, I like that idea. No, marshmallow! Marshmallow! No! Give me one! Yes! Up! Alright, so I mean, progress was made, but like, there's that room that I've gotta start using my brain for, apparently. That marshmallow was very well done. Yeah, well, I mean, not much I could do about that. Jumps off a cliff and then climbs up, like the bungee jump? I was about to say, I'm not really sure either. Grappling hook? I guess that also kind of makes sense. Hmm. Yeah, dude, the Sunless City has so much stuff. Bungee makes more sense. I don't know. I mean, I think bungee jump. Says I didn't miss anything in the higher energy lab. Should I just tell you what you missed? I don't know. Salt in the course to understand that the time thing works. Yeah, I mean, I understand like the 22-minute dilation, but I guess just like the pattern, like I wasn't seeing anything immediate in the area that was really hinting at that, but that's also me being stupid, probably for the most part. Oh, come on. There we go. Whee! Okay. I think it's worth doing. Fun activity. Tell me if he gets it. I'm sure they will let you know. Ow, 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 ow. Good luck with Yeah. Every time I think about Australia, the TF2 sniper comes to mind. Piece of piss. God, I haven't played TF2 in a hot minute. It was a very fun game. I think the last time I played it was probably like 3 years ago, maybe. If even that. Could have been longer. But yes, thank you for trying to help me out, fellas. I mean, it feels like I ought to go back there, because if nothing else, I should be able to, you know, do just about anything else on another reset. I don't think this is important, but we're gonna go ahead and do this anyways. Refill oxygen. Oxygeddon. Yeah, because I think I got down here and then it immediately started filling up and I was like, oh. Good thing they managed to ban the bots. What we talking about? I was about to say, I didn't see a bot come in. Otherwise, yeah, I would have hit him with the ban hammer. Can I actually make that until it fills up more? I guess not. I think I actually have to wait. That's kind of weird. Oh, TF2 bots. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. If you ask me honestly, I don't even remember like the last time when I got on if there were like an exceptional amount of bots. I'm a bit lost with time passing quickly. Adrian, I'm gonna be for real. I really don't know that that you were the only one. I feel like many people do share the sentiment. Alright, and then after this, I guess I'm gonna have to run. Come on now. I did it again. And I think I still had to go around this way. Or not. Around this way. There we go. Whee! Oh, this is the... That must be the area earlier where, like, I couldn't, where I couldn't go. I really like the secret I'm looking for is not like out here, is it? Oh, the scout is just kind of flying away, bro. Okay, well, didn't really help. Whee! Oxygen's back. Open these. I guess. out this energy. There wasn't anything else I needed to do up here, I don't think. That I was overthinking this. So what if I just... I still don't really understand the meaning of this room. If I'm gonna be totally for. Wait a second. Also, apologies. Took me just a minute to look at stuff. One day, Guardian Tales games, anime and pixel style also has reference to games, anime, TV. It's on Switch. Oh man, I really thought I had something here. I thought it'd be on like the very back. So about that hint, yeah. Just go ahead. I'm trying to figure this stuff out on my own, but I'm having my brain ain't where to go right now, I guess. Translator gets the translation wrong when he meant to say I or you and gets the exact wrong. Well, okay, translation is a very difficult job, and I think that I pray that they're not trying to use anything. Oh, it's just a holding spot? Oh. Oh, I see. Okay. So I just like do this. Okay, I'm picking up what you're putting down. Okay, no, they're always oriented like one way or the other. Okay. But can I create a black hole? No. Oh. Yeah, it has actually been arriving there sooner. That's interesting. Very peculiar indeed. Apart from that, I can even understand the language quite well. Hey, I mean, that's the idea, right? Just don't know if I'm prepared for if someone from an English-speaking country shows up. Well, I mean, I wouldn't be too concerned about that. I mean, heck, I mean, us Us Americans. Unfortunately, there are not very many people who are extremely knowledgeable and or versed in other languages, aka me. I learned like very basic Spanish speaking, and I don't even know if that is if you can even really say that much. TBH, give me that much credit. I still don't have one of these things. I haven't found one of those yet. Your English is better than my blank language, and I'm verified with poor English. Ah. I mean, yeah, it's just like, I don't know. I'm not gonna give people grief for, like, not knowing a language. Because I sure as heck am, not very good at it myself. People from most other countries, I saw that they were from Spanish-speaking countries. Yeah, I mean, where I live specifically, it's not like I learned Spanish from like any relatives or anything. I just learned it because it was part of one of my electives, and I had at least a decent interest in it because there was actually a content creator who I watched a fair bit of who their native language was Spanish, and they had made a second channel specifically for like speaking Spanish during the videos, and I was like super interested in that, so I wanted to like learn it. And so of all of the languages I could have learned at my high school, that's the one I ended up choosing. Not that I regret that or anything. But just an interesting factoid. I really expected this planet to have like a little bit more to it, it feels like, but not really the case. Ooh, almost fell off there. So yeah, that's the actual Ash project, isn't it? Hmm. Yeah, yeah. Have fun on my own trying to understand some old Loquindo videos of Madness Combat. Madness Combat. Interesting. Uh-oh. Yeah. I'm just gonna steal this one. Archer, you got anything? Oh, it's you. I take it your first launch went well then. Welcome to Hourglass Tins. Mind the sand now. What are you up to? Hornfels noticed our star charts are out of date, so I came here to update them, but something seems... How do I put this off? I've seen, what, 10 supernova by now? 12? They're all in the double digits now, and that's, you know, not normal. Not normal at all. Is there something you needed? Found something. Please do. Normally you'd like to discuss at the moment. There's no trouble. If you find something you wish to discuss, please come find me. I'll be here, okay? Where are so many stars? I have no idea. Massive stars go supernova when they reach the end of their lifespan, so it's possible that the stars are older than we realize, or maybe our models are wrong and they didn't live as long as we expected. Okay. Also very similar to my language, Spanish, because it is Latin. I see. Honestly, I'm not fond of either option. If our charts are wrong, what else is wrong in our sun? No, I shouldn't jump to conclusion. Okay, well. Where should I explore? To be honest, I haven't left this lake bed. I don't mean to brag, but I'm really quite good with my little scout, so I've been taking pictures of everything from right here in my campsite. Have you seen the old shipwreck site on the Ember Twins southern hemisphere? The one shooting a bright beam of light out of the sky? It's not one of our own crashes, surprisingly enough. That's one's a Nomai ship. I know my ruins across the Twins, but strangely, not a single settlement. Believe me, if there was one to see, I'd have seen it with my little scout. So where do they live? On the surface, clearly. Ember Twin is full of cave systems, though. Maybe the answer lies underground? How dangerous? On a scale of 1 to dead, I give it a 7 or 8, although awfully pretty, though. Right now the sand is flowing from ash twin to ember twin, but did you know the process eventually reverses? We're not completely sure why the sand flows back and forth between the twins, but it seems like a natural phenomenon. Oh, if you'd like to see something interesting, check out the other twin once a little more of its sand rains off. I promise you won't be disappointed. Okay, well then I guess that's a sign for me to do that. Oh, okay, I guess I haven't figured out something reasonable to tell them yet. That's them yet. Have I been through here? I'm not recognizing this. Well, there were stairs here going to something. I guess I will keep this in mind for next time. Game on Steam that is a continuation of Madness Project Nexus classic flashlight that's on Newgrounds. Really? It's like a Newgrounds game? It's kind of neat. Alright, well... So let's go ahead and take a looky. Oh! Oh, please don't tell me I'm back on, turn warp status charge, step on a warp receiver. Oh no. No! Where am I? Dang it. Okay, that's the area back to the beginning part. Okay. Thank goodness. Yeah, that was back to the home planet. Wait, what? Oh, this is another warp, I guess. Because that was like a black hole thing. Alright. Here's our first delivery. Yarrow, 1 warp core fresh from the black hole forge. Root is installing this core sibling on Brittle Hollow as I write this. My gratitude, Claire. With this, the Ash Twin project is underway. I confess, I'm deeply curious about what you and Poke found on the White Hole Station that started this project. Could I visit sometime to learn more? I recommend you do. The White Hole Station is the model for the towers being built for the Ash Twin project, so a visit to the station would be doubly useful. I suppose more precisely, I would like you to visit the White Hole Station with you, Clary. If you have any, explain our findings. Hero, stop using the scroll wall to flirt with my sister in romantic matters. Her density revivals on neutron stars. Go meet her on the White Hole Station. Kick. W. Little flirtatious. Alright. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Oof. So I can't take out this core, right? No. So these are the different towers that were being mentioned before. Pretty sure. Oh, that is unfortunately going the wrong way. Um, that doesn't seem good. So I wonder if all these towers are buried until you wait for it to show up. Like and it all pours over to the other planet. Some time has passed since I checked with you, Pi. How are you and idea progressing with the sun station plans? Presently, my assessment is that our plan will either fail explosively or succeeds explosively. Pi, you know I don't find that funny. How curious. Raimi thinks I'm a gas, and I don't recall requesting you to monitor this conversation, Adea. I don't see what the state of matter you are has to do with this. I don't really recall supporting the sun station's construction, but here we are. Hypothesis. Time spent away from the station would be beneficial to you both. Immensely interested in testing your hypothesis, Yarrow, but at least we can agree on. Let's see. Ow! Oh no. I don't think I'm gonna make it, fellas. Oh my gosh. I did it. Now what was the point? Sun tower offline is of 10 minutes 29 seconds ago. All other towers online. Exploding. Warp me away! Or not. Another. Okay. So we'll do the same thing we did before. We'll go to Ember Twin and then do more exploring of the Sunless City. And then I guess once it starts to fill up with sand again, we'll come back here to Ash Twin. Seems like that makes sense. Alright. We move again. The only other thing is that I haven't found that crystal, like the unusual crystal that usually is on those. Giant Steep. Yeah, the Hourglass Twins. So I wonder if it's on Ash instead of the Ember. Okay. Buh. So down here. I think I'll try and find Chert here. Come not. Okay. No, that's the... thing. He was on, like, the north side, I thought. There it is. Just try and park mine next to his, I guess. Or theirs. Come on. You know, it probably would be wise that I did not try and land this on its face. Not too bad. Oh, that's weird. What the heck is that? Well, this is the thing that I went through earlier. It started filling up with sand. Okay, well, that's not ideal. Is this that crystal that I was looking for? Yep. Sure enough. We were just talking about it. Coleus is missing. He vanished from the lake bed cave, the one at the bottom. Oh, the one at the bottom of the dry lake bed at the North Pole several days ago, and weren't unable to find any trace of him. I don't know how much air he had when he disappeared. I beg any friend reading this, help us recover Coleus. This rock is very familiar. Did you travel here, my sedimentary friend? Because your unique color and texture appears identical to a rock I met earlier. Wasn't this the same rock fragment in the cave we found at the bottom of the dry lake bed? We plan to re-examine the northern lake bed cave. Maybe our friendly rock will meet us down there. An update. Melloray and I went back to the lake bed cave and observed this rock again. Sometimes it's there and sometimes it isn't. That means this rock wanders like the quantum moon does. How curious. Okay. There is not another... Okay. Well, I am glad to take a look at that. So there's more stuff regarding the... Oh, I guess those are just moon fragments, right? With these... Shuttle is currently resting at the Comet. The Comet? Oh. I don't know what I just did. Call the shuttle home. Activate the gravity cannon. Gravity cannon. Ow. Gravity cannon. Okay, maybe I'll figure that out in here in a little bit. Sunless City. Oh, there's another way to the Sunless City, I guess. Or not. Okay, well, I guess I did both of those things already. Whether or not I should have done that, I don't know. I was not intending to go here. It is time to be consumed by the sun. Farewell. Oh, no, wait, there was actually something there. Oh, dang. I didn't even know that there was going to be something there. I was just like, all right, well, I guess I'm going into the sun now. Farewell. Think you may have killed the ship? What do you mean? I would never do such a thing. I would never, ever. What do you expect would happen? Well, I didn't think that the gravity cannon was going... It was pushing gravity out. I thought it was bringing gravity in. Pardon me. Oh, well. You. Buckle up, Buttercup. You mean there was something at the sun? It looked like a, the space station, like something that looked like the White Hole space station. At least I thought so. So let me go ahead and start slowing down. I think I'm just gonna probably go back over here. Nope. Are notorious for implosions? Well, I didn't implode. I just so happened to get launched. All right. Make our way back through here. Because again, I've got some stuff that I need to do. Anyway, I have to sleep later. Do not worry, my friend. Thank you very much for the follow, by the way, King DDD11. Hopefully you are having yourself a good night so far. And when you get some eep, hopefully you will sleep soundly and get good rest for tomorrow. Take care. Hopefully you have a good one. Sleep. And I will do my best in the meantime to try and play the video game. That is all I can promise. That is all I can do. I'm pretty sure I took a look over here. Yeah, I was thinking that was the thing. Also, apologies for the secondary notification. I was hoping to get a new streamer notification thing set up by the time I did this stream, and that did not happen. So, still dealing with dual notifs right now. Okay. Yeah, this is like the energy from the city, I guess, right? Because they have that whole thing running there at the bottom. Oh. Alright. So, I guess starting about here is probably where I want to be, because I looked at this building earlier and there really was not much of anything. And I don't even know if this is a building or just stairs, but at the very least I'm gonna check this out. I think I went through this way once before. Yeah, because this is the cave. Well, hold on. Stepping Stone Cave and then into Fossil Fish Cave. Did I check this earlier? Oh, at the broken door. That would explain why. Are we playing the fossil fish game tonight? I fed the fossil fish a new lantern. If you go to Stepping Stone Cave, the entrance to Fossil Fish Cave is easy to see. Gratitude, Solanum. Good, you're small enough to climb in through the hole at the anglerfish overlook. I'm still small enough. It won't be for long. Mom and Dad are tall, and you and I will be... So you and I will be tall, too. Yeah, putting that right next to, some very unfortunately, looking bodies. Before I step on over there... Let me go ahead and get some oxygen here. I want to say this was an area I explored, right? So let me just go ahead and do this. Yeah, because I was making sure that I'm pretty sure this is Stepping Stone Cave. Oof, this is quite large. Oh, a little spooky. Okay. Is that just sand that's rising? Yeah, I think so. I don't know if this is where I need to be going. Oh. I don't recognize this area? Oh. Well... Basically just wrapped around. Okay, if I'll be honest, I can't really say I saw another path from in here. Unless it was, like, further down. But if that happened, then the sand's probably already covered it up. May have forgotten an important step. You aren't gonna suffocate in here, are you? Well... I don't know, maybe. If you go to Stepping Stone Cave, the entrance to Fossil Fish Cave is easy to see. Then up and into the Fossil Fish Cave. It said it was up, but I didn't notice anything that was, like, up from there. Oh, hold on. Ah. There we go. Unfortunately, I think these are the dead kids. Whoever it was, whoever was it when we ended last time is the anglerfish. Rule change, the anglerfish now has to wear a blindfold and also not peek. Why are we changing it? It's too hard if you can't see anything. Aunt Pie says real anglerfish are blind, so we have to wear a blindfold. The rule stands. Rule update. It's okay if younger kids don't wear the blindfold when they're it. The rest of us would still wear it for scientific accuracy and to make the game more even. The rest of us, the little fish, line up against the wall. When the anglerfish says go, the little fish sneak across the other side. The anglerfish catches you, you're eaten. Last little fish to be caught is the new anglerfish. The old anglerfish gives the new anglerfish the blindfold and becomes a little fish. Interesting. Alright, can I make this, is the question. Feed the fish a lantern, that's how you're supposed to find it easily. Well, no, I mean, I did that, like, I threw the thing at it, but, like, I don't know where the crevice is. Oh, do you do that and then you do a wraparound? Okay, that would make more sense. Anglerfish study. Visually, the specimen appears to be of the same species as the anglerfish in Dark Bramble. We don't believe it originated from this planet. The anglerfish's digestive tract suggests death by starvation. An update. Melloray, while I was here making the sketches of the anglerfish, I observed the children I saw earlier playing here again. They've added a rule to their game that incorporates our research. It's wonderful. I'm entirely delighted. It's never too early to appreciate biology. The long growth protruding from its head is bioluminescent. Perhaps it used this growth to attract play. Allure. Allure, you say, and if it's something similar to the eye, which might have been equivalent to a lure. Yeah, pet the scout and do it, leave it there. Okay, I get it. Yes, papa. No, I'm not gonna make it. No. I was so close. Well, this will give me an option to look at the Sunless City stuff, because it feels like most of that was actually kind of what I was needing. The only thing I was gonna do from that point was go from the Ember Planet, or Ember, yeah, from Ember to Ash. Yeah, I don't think there was an easy way for me to climb that, so it was kind of just Dunskies. Okay, alright. Oh my gosh, there's still more? Oh my god, there's more? Ugh. Well, I still feel like it's reasonable for me to head back there, so... I'm trying. Working in the same place as before. All right. Oh, well, this might be helpful. The only other place I really know to explore is that lake or whatever that they were saying was supposed to be here, which I assume I would just have to kind of explore before the area starts getting super full. Alright, this would be like the 6th or 7th time. Okay. Some oxygen make. Did I? I don't remember this. Okay, well that's just the entrance I decided to come from, right? Yeah. I don't know if I actually went this way. Chat, this is so sad. Can we get 10 gifted? Oh, there's something here. Shoot. Oh, I managed to get in there. Oh yeah, no kidding. And I have to assume that I have to get in there from like a lower level. It's like there's a wall behind this. that's just part of the normal thing here. Let's see if there's a hole in the floor or something. Okay, Burr. Hey, I just gotta try and be a real streamer, you know. Let's see. Let's just take me. Okay, well, I assume that this one. Yeah. I'm good. Okay, well, I was thinking I needed to do something else. Alright. Who's been computing shuttle trajectories to the sun station? Don't worry, the station isn't in such a low stellar orbit. We've constructed a different, safer way to travel there from Ashtwin. This is purely theoretical exercise on my part, Yero. Who doesn't love computing a low stellar orbit shuttle trajectory? Hi, I look forward to working with you, but I'm also relieved it will be easy to return to Ashtwin regularly. That would be Pi. I told her we wouldn't be traveling there by shuttle and that the sun station doesn't even have a landing pad, but she said she knew. Yeah, there's all of this stuff. I think all of this was in, like, rooms that I had already, like, was able to visit. Yeah. I think it was just basically, you choose the right room, and I did that, so we shouldn't have any other issues, I don't think. Okay, I already visited that. There was something above me. That was that room. Eesh. I don't want to get drowned by sand. Gravity cannon. And I already visited that as well. Okay, well, while I'm here, go ahead and do this. I was about to say, I think what it was is it's like, I really didn't have too much to worry about. Oh, gosh. Oh, screw me. Phew. Yeah, that was, not the way you're supposed to take that. Okay, yeah, the gravity cannon's right there. Yep. Okay, okay, I understand. Yeah, I did not mean to do that the first time around. I didn't even recognize that. I fear our situation may be dire. Pi, Poke, and I landed here on this comet not long after its arrival in the star system. Our shuttle's equipment heard strange energy readings coming from somewhere beneath the surface. Pi and Poke were able to locate a fissure in the ice on the comet's sunward side, and they descended in to investigate the source of the readings. But Pi and my sister have been gone for a long time now. They haven't contacted me since descending below the surface either. Should I leave the shuttle to look for them? I want to follow protocol, but I don't know what I'll do if they aren't well. Poke, Pi. Come back safely, my friends. I'm going to guess that didn't happen. Blast off. Blast off. Blast off. Oh! Well, goodbye. Alright, where am I now? Oh, I'm back. Oh, okay. Interesting. So, this way... Okay. So, I'm above Ash Twin right now. And now I'm back on Ember Twin, I think. Yeah. This is really weird. Okay. That's back to the, yeah, that's back to the regular shuttle. Okay. So, I mean, I guess, is this just supposed to be their means to go between the two planets? I don't even know really how much I ought to be doing with this. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna abandon this for now. Yo, Pink Shy, dude, how's it going? How am I? I'm doing pretty aight. I'm just playing Outer Wilds, which is a game that is befuddling me to a great extent. Oh. But hopefully you are good. Alright, let's kind of fill back up here in the ship. Alright. Frozen Nomai shuttle, subsurface, energy readings. Yeah, they were saying that, like, miss your thick beard. Yeah, I really needed to shave though because it looked weird. Because I also got a bunch chopped off the top. There's more to explore here? Dang, okay, well. I may figure that out next time. Okay, thank goodness I've completed most of what I needed for the Sunless City. Let me, before going to Ash Twin, let me, find... I think it was Jert? Whatever their name was. There. I think I'll just prop right here. Because if there was anything for me to provide to him now, I think that would... I think now I would have that information. Why did it have that? Found no more writing about the sun station. Is that what's in orbit around the sun, then, do you think? This sun station? Quite clever of the Nomai to devise a way to study the sun up close and personal. It must have been tremendously difficult to construct, and hot inside. I can only imagine. I wonder how they were able to travel back and forth in the sun station and the Hourglass Twins, when the slightest slip-up would have meant fiery death. Yeah. Okay. Marshmallow. Nom nom. Oh, that is not my ship. Wrong way. Up. Okay. Here we go. Okay. I know I probably don't need to do all that, but... Decent enough landing. I don't think I've checked this one out. Grab these. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god. I was really not expecting that. Oh lord. Okay. Jeez. Okay, right here, I guess. Oh, whoops. Okay. Ads also start in 30 seconds. Sorry about that, folks, but just letting y'all know ahead of time. Pie. Friends visiting from the Hanging City, we are planning the Ash Twin project at the High Energy Lab on Ember Twin's equator. Became lost on Ember Twin. My gratitude that Raimi found me, but the High Energy Lab is building with large solar panels. I'm surprised I didn't see it. Imagine our otherwise immensely clever Kanoi would lose his own head if it weren't anatomically possible. I think I already visited this one, I feel like. I'm gonna fly up here and see if there's something at the very top. I don't think there is, though. Yeah, it's just like that ceiling. Oh! That was not glass. What is it that this takes me to? Okay, yeah, this is back on Timber Hearth. I already checked this one, didn't I? Yes. I think this was the one I was looking at before I perished, I think. Uh-oh. Okay, so where's this? Giant's Deep. Oh, that is very heavy gravity. Okay. Yeah. I'm about to say we about to be dead. Okay. I could probably have enough for one more run in me. I don't I'll look back at the log, but I honestly don't know what to do from here. Because, like, Ash Twin, it seems like most of that stuff is tied to, like, is just, like, tied to the teleporters, which, I mean, I don't think is not important, but... Yo, what? What I do? Okay, what do we got? Nothing? Literally nothing new? Okay, well that's a little unfortunate. Lake Bed Cave. Oh, yeah. Lake Bed, North Pole, and South Pole. Or no, wait, that was both the North Pole. Okay, maybe I do go back there. By the way, Icy, hopefully you've been good. Thank you so much for lurking. I do appreciate it. Hey, yeah, see, there's that. Where there's more for me to discover. I almost just want to go straight to the comet, but I guess it makes more sense for me to go back to Hourglass Twins here. And I'll just head straight for that northern pole. Whee! I don't know what that is. Is that the moon? That's been like appearing and disappearing. Oh, nope, that is not. Okay, well, not a graceful landing, but I suppose it'll do. Oh, and I'm like, I'm pretty far away from North Pole here. That's fine. We'll just mosey on. Yo, chat, if you were to go to space, like you were given an opportunity to go to space, what would be the first thing you'd do? Is there like a star or something you want to see, a planet you want to visit? I don't know why. I always kind of wanted to visit Pluto, especially because, like, you know, it's kind of considered, it was a dwarf planet, and now it's not even considered a planet anymore. First thing you do in space or while still on Earth. Yeah, like if you had like intergalactic space travel and you could travel however long you wanted to. Because, like, say for example, you could leave the galaxy and also like go outside the Milky Way and like view the Milky Way from outside, and you know, not just like it be in the pictures like we always see it. Oh, I am having a hard time figuring out where I need to go here. Might not have a way to go here. 'Cause this way is also blocked off. Hey. And... oh, there was a little hole I could squeeze through. Okay. I was actually able to make it through there, I think. Space scary. Oh, well, yeah, I guess given your queasiness when it comes to, like... I don't even know if it's is it, like, considered motion sickness? Because I feel like in, like, some sort of conversation not too long ago, there was, like, somebody who said, oh, there's a difference between, like, regular motion sickness and, like, another, like, phenomena that's... like, just excessive movement. I don't know if that was where I was supposed to get in. I was trying to find the North Lake bag, but I'm like... I feel like I'm very far off from where I was planning on going. That shut up. And it didn't matter. No. Wait, what? Dude, hold on. Am I crazy? Okay, this is... I do not like this. I do not like this at all. Oh, no. Oh, this is giving me, like, major claustrophobia. It's all the frickin' stupid rock's fault. Okay, so if I do a 360... I guess I can make that. Oh. Okay, you decided to be good this time. Oh, oxygen is for me? Oh, that's the rock again. Yeah. And it's gone. Okay, well, before I do that, hold on, let me... If you're coming here looking for Colas, this is where we were when he vanished. It's been missing for 2 days now. Your strange wandering rock friend is here, though Colas isn't. Colas and I observed this unusual looking rock shard and several smaller rocks in at least 2 other caverns. I'm unsure if this is relevant. What happened before Colas disappeared? We're examining the different rocks. Recall Colas standing on the largest one, the wandering rock. I was taking notes, and then my lantern died. When I lit it again, Colas and the rock were both gone. This is the light going out, right? Alright, and if I bring this on... Oh. Yeah, no, I am somewhere different, aren't I? Friends, if you find any sign of Colas, I implore you to tell me. He vanished without a trace during our research trip and has been missing ever since. Lord, some of us from the southern city are here to help search for Colas. Can you tell us more about your expedition? Yeah, my gratitude, Burr. Colas and I were studying the cave's geology, hope to learn more about the unique and wandering rock that visits several different caves in this area. Where was young Colas lost, Mallory? Disappeared in the cave at the bottom of the dry labeled in the North Pole. It happened in an instant and without warning. I turned away from Colas to examine a sample, and I turned back. He simply wasn't there anymore. I had limited air supply of air, Anona. I'm afraid for him. Or he had. Passes. We will learn more by examining the northern lake bed cave where Colas disappeared. Search quickly, everyone. We have no time to squander. And then I'm sure... Oh, the rock is actually still there. Oh, come on now. I just got there. I'm actually trying to remember where this is in context of the rock. Okay, this is just one of the inner areas. I think this is where I originally was. Okay. Okay, no, I did read both of these. Yeah, no, I read both of those. Still there. How curious, the rock took me with it to a new location. I wonder why this happened. Curious, but also alarming. This new cave appears to lack an entrance or exit. Also, the rock that brought me here disappeared while I wasn't watching. The wandering rocks have returned. Never before have I been so delighted to see a sedimentary specimen. I wonder if I myself became a quantum briefly when the rock carried me here. This seems the clearest explanation. Hypothesis. If the rock can bring me here, it can also carry me out. My hypothesis was correct. I can travel on this rock, and as long as I am not observing my surroundings, meaning I must be in complete darkness, I am going to bring my mentor here to see this. Meloray is here now too. We theorize when a conscious being is in contact with a quantum object and ceases to act as an observer, explaining the need for darkness, the being can become entangled with the quantum object as they move together. Friends, Coleus has discovered a new quantum rule. He has also promised me he'll never vanish again, even if he does learn something useful from it. Okay. Well, I mean, that's good. You know, and just die. Alright. Yeah. I'm working on it. Okay, this is the OG area. Oh, dude, no way. It also moved the tree. Or not? I don't know. Yes, the tree is moving. Okay, I'm not crazy. But I can't get out unless I take the rock out of here. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, jeez. Freaking absolutely making me rack my brain around all this. Alright. And just so happens right here. Hickey dicky. And now, was there anything else here I was really wanting to take a look at? Yeah. Okay, so I've actually finished what I believe is most of the stuff that I really need. It says there's more to explore there, so I guess maybe that should be like my next thing. Although I don't know that I'm gonna have enough, I don't know if I have enough time to actually go there, though. I would assume by now it's already filled up with sand. Yeah, there's the gravity cannon. Oh, I did not mean to take that quite so rough. Okay. Ow. Okay, this allows me to leave the planet. And I'm trying to figure out where this takes me, because I know that there is a space station of some sort that's like right next to the sun here. Or I could just die by going into the sun. I thought, you know, there might be like a... Like I might dock there or something. That's not what happened. Oh boy. Alright. I think that is going to have to be it for me, though, right now. Look this way one more time. Alright, one more marshmallow for the road. Okay, so if I doze off, does that just make me reset? Oh no, you're actually given a specific amount of time that you can do that. You know what? While I'm doing my stuff, I'll just wait here. Alright? I'll just sleep. Thank you guys so very much for coming by and allowing me to continue this playthrough of... I don't even know how to like describe like how well or bad or whatever that I'm doing. I do think that at this point I have kind of exhausted what I can do at Ember Twin and Ash Twin. Ash Twin probably still has maybe a thing or two that I'm missing, but at the very least I'm not seeing too much on my my ship's log that really mentions anything for it, so I don't know, we might see something there in the future, but regardless, that is what I am going to just do. Probably next time I'll just find another planet to explore, either the Giant's Deep or the Comet, since I'm kind of interested to see if there's any like news of what happened to those two guys. I think it was Pi and somebody else. The names of the aliens or the Nomai are honestly not really saved up here, but I'm trying. But regardless, yeah, that's going to be it for me for the night. Let me go ahead and do some stream thank yous before I head off. Thank you very much to King DDD11 for the follow. And I think that's really about it. But I am still wanting to go ahead and extend a thank you to most of the other folks who stopped by the night. Thank you to Dan for coming by. Thank you to Icy for coming by. Thank you to Yellow for coming by and just hit me with a lurk. Thank you to Tony for coming by. Thank you to Avatar for coming by. Thank you to Adrian for coming by once again. Do really appreciate it. And thank you to Pink, right? Yeah, Pink Shy Dude. Also appreciate also just coming in and lurking. I can't doze off anymore. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's basically taking me right there. I don't assume that anything different happens when you're here, but... excuse me. Wait, I already did this, didn't I? Maybe I didn't? I don't know. Oh, this is like the anglerfish thing. Yeah, the dark bramble. Okay, that's interesting. Into my skeleton. Very interesting. All right. So there's actually, I guess, a couple things here that I could use as hints for more stuff if I was having trouble, I guess. All right. Well, once again, I do believe that is going to be it for me for the night. Appreciate y'all once again for coming by. If I did forget to thank you, I do very much apologize. Hopefully you still enjoyed the stream. If you're lurking, hope you enjoyed that lurking. Hope everybody have a fantastic day, whatever it may be. I'll back stream on Wednesday, and I'll be doing some more Outer Wilds. This is just the game that I'm really focused on right now, and I have been enjoying myself, so plan to expect that. But in any case, I'm going to go ahead and let y'all go. Let me see if there is somebody I might be able to raid. I think the game's going to pause there here. I don't believe so, though. Oh, hello, Maximilian, dude. I had his stream on the other day, and I guess that just so happened to not only be there, but him also be live again. Which to me is surprising, because he just got back from Evo, so, can't even imagine how tired that man must be. There are no particular mutuals who are streaming right now, so I'm going to go ahead and head off. Once again, thank y'all. Hopefully you have yourself a good one, and I hope to see you again Wednesday. But in that meantime, take it easy, have a good one. See you next time. See ya!